Welcome to Damassi's Log Cabin. Cookie Canyon Cabin. We changed the name. If you're new to the channel, we're building our own home and trying to do everything we can ourselves. If you like building log cabins, goofing around, and learning from your mistakes, this is the place for you. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Should I keep it? All this white stuff. Finally winter. Well, I knew it was only a matter of time. Out here, this cabin on its own, somebody come up and uninvited guest here today. Look at these footprints. Where's that little kitty think it's going? I only see footprints in, not out. Oh boy. Oh, there's some. Maybe those are out. Better be. It's a pretty inviting little spot for a kitten. And if you're thinking animal cruelty, me and this cat have history. She had kittens in our barn a spring ago. It was never friendly. She ended up moving the kittens out. I would feed and water her, and she'd still do that. Hiss. Feed and water every day, twice? We just have kind of a love-hate relationship. Oh yeah, and what she did in the loft was unacceptable. It's way easier than last winter. Just brush off a couple of porches and we're done. Not shoveling out the whole thing. Rubbed off on the way here. Oh well. Little chip on the way back. Thanks for the suggestion, JB. We're gonna put the toothpick in those screw holes. Okay. Well, we got that in. Again, stay tuned next week. We're gonna take these doors out and paint them a different color. And then look at, on transport, this little knob was loose. So it chipped up all the paint. Ay, ay, ay. And I got other dings on there, but we have a 50-degree day coming up next week, so tighten this up, which should have been done before. There, now she ain't moving. Now we're gonna scoot down the driveway here. We got a little more snow than I expected, and I didn't exactly prepare for it like I should. The plow on my mule, the bracket still broke from last year, and it looks like it's gonna be kind of chilly this week, so I don't know if the snow is gonna melt off the driveway over on the shady side. But I'm just gonna clear some of that snow off, and I'm gonna use a shovel. Even though I have some other tools, I just think the shovel is going to be easiest and most practical for today. Lots of deer activity. Very small deer here. There's my hand for reference. So just a tiny deer with, looks like claws and a little bit of fur. Right up here is where my wife went in the ditch. So it's really steep. You can't tell the grade on there, but just get this snow off a little bit so I'm not packing it in and making ice for the next couple of weeks. Why don't you use your excavator? Glad you asked. It won't start when it's this cold. Why don't you put some sort of trickle charger on your excavator battery? Good point. Honestly, I needed some exercise after everything I ate. Put my pants on this morning, and I didn't even put a belt on. Way too much turkey. That wasn't so bad. It's good enough. Take a break. Go eat some turkey. All right, we're back to where we were Friday. What? We got our 2 doors on the main floor in. Now I got to go upstairs and fit that door. It doesn't have a hole, so we're gonna have to drill a hole for the handle. And take a look at that. It's a Dexter by you know who. Well, I got to change this thing out, but this is what I cut my tenons with on, and it's been on here forever, and I cannot get it off. We'll try a little longer, but otherwise might be worth bringing it home. I don't have my liquid wrench here, of course. Put the door in tomorrow. I only have a half day today because my son's sick, so I got to go home. My wife goes to work. Jeez. I'm gonna break this thing. All right, let's yeah, what are we gonna do now? Something I can find some success with. These gable ends, man, I've just been thinking about how to finish them forever. If I was to board and batten with the rough cut, it's gonna be thicker because it's board and batten, so it's double the thickness of the boards because there's gonna be one on top of the other. And then it's really gonna cut into this log here, and I don't know if it's gonna look right, but I also have the tongue and groove I plan to use for the ceiling like I used here. So what if I use that tongue and groove on the gables? I wouldn't want different siding on the dormer from the gable, would you? I don't know. Not this week. All right, doesn't have to be perfect because I have a chinking sponsor. But it's gotta be better than that. What happened there? Let's try that on for size. Hand drawn. All right, let's see if we can make some progress here. All right, well, I messed that one up. Gotta bring it down lower, but that's gonna do it today. We'll get back out here tomorrow, bright and early. Yeah, thought there might be a deal, but nothing. Might just have to bite the bullet. Another place in town. Sorry if I wasn't in tune. It's because I'm chewing gum. It feels much safer. All right, now that the two rungs are broke, I guess it's time to probably try to fix this up a little. Oh, so much better. I've been avoiding this one for months, but bottom one's still pretty sketchy. You're so close to the ground by then. Should be all right. Where are you trying to go, buddy? I need you. Oh no. We've got our first casualty down there. Guess I'll feed the cat one last time. Oh, I thought I was out. I almost hit you. I think that'll look good. So that line will be chinked, and then the top edge is going to meet the ceiling. So that should look pretty good. Kept plenty of the log, I think. And I think we'll do the same thing here. As you notice, these ones I'm putting up today are quite a bit darker. I actually did 2 coats of rustic timber from Weatherall last night, and I like that look a lot better. It's closer to the log look, and it will probably stay protected longer. So we'll have to go do that on a warm day to match it. And then I think that's the plan right here. We'll do tongue and groove. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it'll look pretty nice on the gable. Undecided on the dormer, whether I'll go rough cut or not. As you know, I got that pile of half molded stuff, and then I have some other stuff at home, but I don't know. I haven't decided if this looks so nice, I think. Let's try to do that door now. This is still got to get this hole saw bit off and switch it out, but it's been soaking in my liquid wrench all night, and hopefully now found my chisel. Fits right through their adjustable wrench to try to hold things together here. I'm not sure why. Oh, is that it? Hey, yay. I don't know, threads seem fine, but holy smoke. All right, let's go try to drill a door handle. I don't mind the fire. Beep. Terrible. There we go. Kind of wild. There's no sun where the sun hits. I mean, there's no snow where the sun hits. And on the other side, all snow on that hillside. Power of the sun out here. Let's try to get this door in. I got the frame all sealed up, except this one plate I'm leaving off until the end. Let's see what that does. I'm sure it needs 7 more adjustments, but I need to move this plywood back, but can't find the screw. There's a hole, but there's nothing in it. There it is. There you go. Where's all of it? My stove's gonna go here. And I was thinking of leaving this wall open to figure out my stovepipe plans, but we haven't figured out stove yet, so it's at least a month or 2 out. So I'll probably close this wall up, maybe. You never know with me. Might change my mind 2 more times. What was that? A level? Yep. He's okay. Ah, got the nails. I should probably really use my tool belt. One of these days I'll get it back out. We'll put a nail hole there. That was silly. Ooh, I better close this. Look at this mess in here. I want you guys seeing that. We'll get that lined up to where it's gonna close to. And then we're gonna weather strip here and put some trim around it so cover up all that. Cut around this tape. When I took the tape off the interior, it peeled all the paint. But maybe if I put a little slit in it, we'll have better outcome with this paint. I got so much trim paint to do anyway again. Yeah. Like, look at that. Yuck. Oh, geez Louise. That's a better line right there. Oh, that's definitely better. Alright, well that was a much better result. Started rough. Touch-ups here, there, everywhere, but better than the inside. I'm not going to show you that. Gotta really watch that first step. Whoa! Put some back bracing in that tomorrow, but for today, it's good enough for me. Yeah, I suppose I better get my plow fixed. We'll walk it, come back for our lumber, and then do a little shoveling here. It is supposed to be nearly 60 next week, so I think this is just like a false winter. Just a couple of dustings in a row to make things a little harder, but that should get me prepared for the real stuff, right? Possibly upgrade the footwear. All right, we made it. Let's get a fire going. Oh. Okay. Oh, great. All right, we went out of the wind in the cabin. Yes, the cabin blocked the wind. Got that started. Here's my one chance. Schlager directions. These ought to burn. Okay, we'll go get some fresh stuff. Brought this all back, got it all gassed up. Blue Eddy hasn't been charging. We're pretty low on battery, so see if we can get it charged with the generator. Blue Eddy's too cold to charge. We'll have to bring the Blue Eddy home, warm it up, and charge it. It runs in the cold, it just doesn't charge in the cold. Oh, 9:59, and we finally accomplished something on the cabin. It's all foamed. Now we gotta move up, close the gap here. Might as well warm up real quick. Oh, yeah. Nothing better than wood heat. Oh. Okay, it's about lunchtime and I just thought I'd share this. I told my son, he's 5. I told him I'd give him $5 if he shoveled the driveway. I did most of it, but then I left this little corner and I guess he's out there doing it. So my wife just sent me that. That's pretty cool. But I guess I owe him $5. I didn't think he was gonna do it. Been sitting by the stove all morning. Oh, a little, what you call it? A walking taco. Doesn't look the best, but oh, that smells good. Then holy smokes, can't go without thanking 3 new members, DNO, David, Bernard. I appreciate that. Thank you, all of you. We're getting a bunch of new subscribers. Should I list them all off here?
Pete, Johnny, David, Larry, Mary, Jerry, Carrie.
I'm just kidding. I don't have that list here. But welcome to all the new subscribers. Really hope you're enjoying the content. Is that it? Oh, yeah, well, I've been fighting this right here for the last, must be hour. I'm trying to get this the same depth as this one, and now I think I'm going back 2x4 up here. It's just not lining up with that 2x6 now. I'm eating too much of this log, and then I'm running into an issue here, which will look funny when I chink it. Fortunately, I just wasted quite a bit of time, but hey, live and learn, huh? Oh, just what I needed on a day like today. My family.
Is the snow thing?
Cold.
What do you think about the top here?
Really good.
Except for the chips, but
Yeah.
triangles, and then it's gonna be all tongue and groove. Hey, why don't you head down the hill and fill those with wood and bring them back? It gets steep. You little penguin.
What happened to Jet?
Dad, let's do that again, okay?
There's a lot of obstacles on that course.
Let's do that again.
All right. We need some more snow. My bottom. Mom, go.
How was it?
See you guys at home. Love you. Bye. Oh, that was some good sledding, but we'll try to get one thing done here today. Finally got somewhere. At least I got something done. Get one more piece fitted. I think I'll go try to fit that one right there. Pin it. See you tomorrow. It's pretty good battery management. Good morning. A little twist to our week here. Too much sledding yesterday, so I think my wife has caught what my son had. So she's down for the count. One of my sons only goes to preschool part-time, so I'll have to hang around town for pickup later today. I won't get out to the cabin, but that's just the way it goes. This week's been cold and kind of slow progress compared to what I was expecting, but that happens. We'll get some things done today in town and then hopefully be back out tomorrow. All right, I haven't been here in a while. I got this order in just before the old 11% discount ended. Yeah, a little back heavy, but hopefully it's okay. Probably not from Menards. Just don't think they have the build quality. Well, they are pretty. Look at those baffles. They're pretty robust, though. That seems like the one we've got already. A replica. Okay, well, we got our weekend supply run done on a Thursday. Oh man, rich in lumber and Menards rewards points. Yep. We have about an hour before preschool pickup, so I come down to the garage here. I got my table saw. Earlier this week, I tried with a generator. Okay, here we go. A lot of people suggested try replacing the flux capacitor here to get this thing flying. It'd be great to have this up at the site, running off our generator or off our Blue Eddy if we could. That's the plan, but you hadn't seen, it didn't have enough juice to get this thing started before on this big old motor. Couldn't even get it started, but I did put gas in it later in the week and got it started, but it didn't run the table saw even after replacing the capacitor. Cover all our bases. I think the cranking amps is pretty similar to the generator, so I don't think this is gonna work either. But oh, that sounded so close. 36. Yep, that's too many. Come on. Thanks for those suggestions. We gave it a good run for our money. I took the belt off the blade and the motor's running. Maybe we're onto something. So let's hook this belt back on and see if get this blade to spin. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oops, gotta plug it in. What? Well, watch this. It'll reset and then it'll kick itself on. I don't understand it, but it's working. Kicks, trips something, and it turns back on, and then it starts humming. Wah! Oh, that's such good news. We'll get this thing loaded maybe today, tomorrow, get it up to the cabin, and thanks to those for that suggestion. Seemed to have helped work the thing out, and now we can cut wood up at the cabin, right where we need it. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Happy Friday. Looks like another day of remote work. Would it be remote if I'm in town? But yeah, Joanne's still not feeling well, as you saw there. And I did get her approval to add that clip. She's, I think, on the up and up, and hopefully over this weekend she'll recover fully. But yeah, not the week we expected at the log cabin. Slow start anyway, and then a real slow ending. But we'll get a few things done today, just probably staying in. And I'm not gonna make any prediction of when we'll be dried in, but hopefully Christmas. But a couple positives. Looks like great weather coming next week. And we'll get this video out to you guys a day early. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Cooking, cleaning, laundry.